What's cracking, everybody? Black Reality TV. So I was just checking out the homie Ticket TV. He did a live stream just recently, and NBA commissioner came out and addressed the whole national anthem situation. Before I talk about what he said, if you don't recognize this guy, his name is Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. He played in the early 90s, early to mid 90s for the Denver Nuggets. Played with a couple other teams, but this was the guy right here who was Kaepernick before Kaepernick. He took a seat during the national anthem, and the difference between the NBA and the NFL is the NFL does not have a rule for the national anthem. Now, I believe the NFL's collective bargaining agreement will expire, I believe, 2020, and I will have a feeling that this will be a big topic of discussion during the collective bargaining agreement, And the NBA has a rule in place that you must stand for the national anthem, and if you don't, you will get fined. And Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, he didn't give a damn, and he pretty much protested the same issues that Colin Kaepernick was protesting about, racial injustice, police brutality, pretty much the exact same topics that Colin Kaepernick's talking about to this day. And like I said, this man lost a lot of money in fighting to stand for what he believes in. And I believe after that, I think the Denver Nuggets let him go, I believe. And he had a hard time finding another home. He was a pretty solid basketball player. He was a good sniper, three-point shooter. But anyway, I want to know who's going to be the next guy who's going to buck this system of the NBA. And Adam Silver, NBA commissioner, said pretty much in a nutshell that it's a rule, and he hopes that all the NBA players stand for the national anthem. And like Tick was saying, the NBA might fuck around and get boycotted as well. And I'm going to be keeping my eyes on the preseason and early part of the season to see if anybody does not stand for the national anthem, especially if it's a big-time player, and how they're going to handle this situation. So I'm going to play this audio clip of what the commissioner of the NBA has to say about this whole national anthem situation. Black Reality TV.
It's disheartening to me to see so much disunity in our society. I think that sports historically, and in the NBA in particular, has been a unifying force. And while there's always been disagreements in society, sports arenas have been places where people from all walks of life have come together and for a common experience. And when it comes to political disagreements, I would hope that we, the league, together with our players, can play a constructive role in bringing people together. As Coach Popovich said the other day, people need to engage and have these discussions, and they're not always easy discussions to have. Sometimes they are painful discussions, but they need to be had. And I'm hoping, once again, that this league can play a constructive role there on, the anthem. And specifically, we have a rule that requires our players to stand for the anthem. It's been our rule as long as I've been involved with the league. And my expectation is that our players will continue to stand for the anthem.